Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play a Factorio big. Well, not big yet, but we're well underway. In the last episode, we made some of the items we're going to need to make the items that we need And in betwixt episodes, I released another series that was kind of like an in-between episode thing. We went down here and basically explored this area, cleared some stuff out, as well as over here on the east, so we can kind of establish a perimeter. My thought is that we set up a wall basically like right down here in this area. And down here, we've got coal, we've got oil, we have iron, we have copper, we have stone, we have a lot of things where I think we could build a facility down here in this area that is dedicated to building blue belt in more mass, assembling machines in more mass, beacons in more mass, and most importantly, modules in mass. So yeah, we can just build that down here, and I'm hoping that's going to work, provided we get it walled off, because we are starting to get a little bit of green biters. I am going to release the in-between episodes. They're completely optional. It's basically me just going around and doing boring stuff. Like clearing biters and exploring and ranting about talking about crazy little things. But yeah, so don't feel obligated to watch those unless you're wanting to not miss a second. And I know some of you like to do that. In this episode, what I want to do, I kind of explained how the facility I want to build down here. I want to go ahead and get this wall working. And I'm hoping this isn't going to be a thing where this continent just ends right here. That would be silly. But we've got everything we need to auto build a wall and everything, so I'm not too worried about it. So let's come over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff in my pockets. Why no? What's going on here? Oh, that condition is gone. Let's increase that. We want everything less than 1,000. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Are all you all this way? Oh my gosh, they're all this way. All right. Boom. Boom. Okay, not all of them are this way, but a lot of them are. All right, well, that'll get all of that moving the way it needs to. So let's go ahead. We will roll the intro, and I will see you on the other side, where we'll start laying rail to get down to our wall area. All right, I made it back to the main train. We do have a pretty good supply of stuff in this train, so I think we should be good to go. I also stole some track from Purple Science. So that should put us in a good shape. Let's see. Let's get a temporary station down here that we will head to. No path to destination, eh? What about... Oh, let's click on the right side of the track. That'll do it. That'll work every time. So yeah, we want to head down here and then basically just continue this line down this way. That's going to be right in the middle of the oil field, so we'll have to do something about that. You're not going anywhere. What do we want to do about that? I guess the proper thing would be to move all of this over. Or we just put in a little curly Q here. Or we punt and put the curly Q later. I'm good with that. All right, so let's pull out the old rail book here. Let's go back into manual mode. We have our robots on. We do. We should have everything we need. Kitch's rails 2.0 or 2.5. This is the right one. All right, let's head south. If you're newer to the series, this is my rail book. I keep saying that I'm going to redesign it, but I have yet to do that. It's still on the to-do list. This is a rail book that I created in the Kitch's Blueprint book series a while ago, and have been using it in several of my playthroughs. It's not perfect. It has flaws, but it works. It works out really well. I've used it in pretty much every series that I've done, and very, very, very few problems with it. A couple little problems here and there, but for the most part, it works out fairly well. It's very tileable. It goes off of almost goes off the spaces of the power poles, but it works. All right, we're out of signals now. Let's go ahead and resupply those. Are we out? No, we're actually about right. Wrong book. All right, we're coming up on the oil patch here. Let's see. Is it going to be possible to take this through it? The answer to that is no, that it is not. All right, let's take a step back here. And let's go with a turn. We'll just go off this way. And we could probably turn that back around, right? Yeah. Yeah, you just line up the power poles and everything lines up. There was a flaw I noticed earlier on these side pieces in that they do not have signals on them. Which is minor optimization, but an optimization nonetheless. Where it really shows up, and I don't think I fixed it, is up here in this area. This whole area here is one big block. So I've seen trains kind of pile up right there as they're waiting for those trains to go out. Not a huge issue, but one we probably want to address. Boy, I keep wanting to get that one in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, we'll continue this on down. And we wanted to get the oil in. It seemed like there was another patch. Okay, yeah, that right there I was going to try to go. So let's go basically where this is on the outside of the wall. And I think that will be good. All right, so we want to go over, right here. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. It looks like we're missing track. Okay. And let's pull out my defense blueprint book and let's see how that's working out. This is a blueprint that I have set up in the Kitch's Blueprint book series, the defense blueprint book. And the way I set it up, there are little different phases. So there's like this one that is phase 1, where there's some laser turrets, and there's a whole bunch of different like modular components there. There's the artillery stop. That's what this is. Then we have a corner piece and an inside corner piece, and then there's a roundabout and just the straight rail, a T-junction, which is what we want to start with. But I actually want to start with level 2. So let's look at the level 2 T-junction. And this is where our wall will start. All right, and this is going to be a little bit off the rails. Let's do like that to take it to the end. And yeah, let's take all that back. We're going to grab some fish, which is good. And I want to try to put the roundabout in this part. Oh, I didn't grab the book. Let's grab the book. Let's replace this blueprint with that. All right, so yeah, I want the roundabout. Will that fit? No, it will not. Does this need to... Is that all in construction range? It is. Okay, so I don't think any of this needs to be here at all. I think we could just remove all this and not worry about it. All right. Let's see. Can we do this now? Yes. That doesn't need to be a chain. That doesn't need to be a chain. That'll come in like that. That doesn't need to be a chain. That doesn't need to be there. We can just make that a regular signal coming this way. And there we should be fine. All right. So that'll come in. And then I want... that's the artillery stop. There's the straightaway. No, I want wall 2. I thought I had a station. Do I not have the supply station? Okay, well that's actually all right. We can actually design our own. Let's use the artillery stop, and we will do it from there. Okay, and that is fine, but I think I actually want it on the other side. Let's see, let's take that out. Let's mirror this like that. What's dying? Why are you guys dying? Didn't we clear all this out down here? Oh, we do have an expansion there. I thought we cleared it all out. Apparently the answer to that is that we didn't. Okay, so that will come in right there. Train stop. We'll make that the train stop. All right, and I want basically this station right here. This is a station we designed in the last episode that we use to resupply our bases. I think that is pretty much it. Let's grab it, and that is going to go right here. And we're going to need that in there. That gets it powered. We're going to call this item equals stone wall I'm going to put an S for south and then a 1 because it is going to be the first stop. All right, so this station, let's see, this needs to go to here, and you need to be enabled when green is greater than 0. I think that's the way this works. So the way this station works, I went into it, I designed it in detail. Let's modify this. We're going to need repair packs. I don't know. I think 25 will be enough. Not 250, but 25. We're going to need wall. How much wall? Maybe 100. We're going to need laser turrets, maybe like 10. We're going to need... let's do big power poles, not little power poles, but medium power poles. Medium power poles, let's do like, I don't know, 20 big power poles. Let's do like 5 roboports. Let's do like 1. 1 will give us the stack size of this guy, which is 12. So we're always going to have 12 in here. So yeah, I mean, let's just say 10. The 12 is going to be our minimum for any of this stuff. No, actually, but it will it'll cause another train to come whenever we get below that. So let's do 1 on that. Let's do like 5 on that, and yeah, 10 on that is good. So when we get less than, we'll be supplied with 12 because that's how many that will grab at a minimum, or at a max, base case scenario. So we'll have 12 in here, and then when this bumps down to below 10, that's when it's going to turn the station back on and bring more of those. So yeah, walls, laser turrets, and that. I believe that's really all that we're making, right? Let's just look up here at this station and see if I'm forgetting anything. Laser turrets, repair packs, big power poles, little power poles, robots. Radar. Let's do that. I'm rethinking about putting. I'm rethinking putting robots on this circuit, and I'll get to why here shortly. Okay, this should all be good to go. You should be open, and you are. Basically, the way this works is the train's going to come in. We're going to read what that train has, and send that out to... Okay, we need to hook that up. That's going into this one. So you need to hook up to that power pole. So we're reading what the train comes in. That comes in, and we set our request via this constant combinator. Then that goes, that subtracts from what we have. And basically it turns into this is what we need, and this is what we have. And then if we need it and we have it, that signal gets sent to this filter inserter to turn the filter onto it, so it'll pull it off the train. And as soon as it has enough, it'll stop that and work out. If you want more information on how this works, there's an episode. I'll try to remember to put that in the description below. And then we have this red wire here that's basically saying if there's anything in the trash container here, or if we actually need anything, then I want that to go in and say, go ahead and turn the station on. Otherwise, we'll turn it off. So if this station has everything that it needs, it will not be active and the trains will skip over it. All right, so I do want to grab a blueprint of this. Because this is basically going to be our supply station proper. All right, and I want to do a supply station. And then I do want an artillery stop. and then I want a roundabout. And we want the level 2 roundabout. And this is just for like a quick turnaround. If the supply train comes down here and none of the other supply stations are open, what it'll do is just come around and use this roundabout to turn around and go home. All right, so we should have everything we need now to get this automated and running. So let's see. We called this mute giggling. Let's call this main item equals stone wall. That's going to be our wall building station. You're going to go to main stone wall. And you are going to wait for just inactivity. We should be fine. And then you are going to go to wall S1, same thing, inactivity. And I do want to do like S1, S2, S3, and then add all those stops. We could name all these the same. The problem with that schedule is it's going to come up here and then go all the way down and then go back up and then go to S2 and then come up and then go to S3. And if we have it all the way around, that's just going to be a big mess. So by setting them up with different station names, the train's going to come down here and do 1, 2, 3, and then turn around and then come back. Or maybe just 1 and 2. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But you should be going now. Why are you not going? Because you're not in automatic mode. Well, let's put you in automatic mode, man. All right. And that will come on the way, and it'll populate this down here, and we'll get this stuff going. Do we need logistic robots down here? We're not supplying anything. We just need construction robots. So let's throw... maybe like let's throw a full stack in there, and that should work. Let's get this train out of the way. Let's see. You will come over this way, and we will continue on with the straightaway piece. Get that out of the way so it can continue on. Okay, you guys are taking stuff. Now, did that not drop stuff off? I may have my wires wrong. Oh, we need to read the train contents. That's what we were missing. All right, and that should get that going next time he comes down here. Let's just wait and confirm that that is true before I go on and continue to build all of this. And this right here is going to be an artillery stop. This is where we'll send our artillery train. It'll go on a little path, and it'll stop right here. Probably not the best place, but it'll be fine. What, they're about that long? I'm actually using my fingers to... that kind of covers everything, yeah. We might only do a couple of artillery stops down here, but either way, that should work. All right, you are unloading stuff now. We are unloading wall. Those robots are going to get to work laying all that down. We have turrets in here. Those will get placed as well. All right. That should build this wall automatically. Fantastic. All right. Then it just becomes a matter of deciding how far we need to go. With these in between, basically, station segments. Kind of thinking we can probably do this with just 2. So maybe we go out to the end of the iron here, and then we do another station, and go from there. I have a tendency to overestimate what I actually need, and it always seems to be like it's such a big giant excess. So now I have the opposite problem where, you know, like in this series, I did like the size 2 trains because I usually do size 4, and they always seem like too much. And I mean, for the most part, it's worked out okay. It's been fine. But yeah, there's part of me that wishes I would have gone with a bigger one. All right, so that brings us out to like right here. Let's do one more, and then we'll do the whole station thing. And actually, oh, we can't copy and paste that. Oh, actually, we're seeing a bad guy worm here. All right, well, we should have that station at least. So 1. And then we want the artillery stop. And then we want the roundabout. Okay, you are going to be... Oh, it didn't copy the station names. We want wall S, and that's going to be 2. And we want to add S2. Inactivity. 2 seconds. And that should work for us. All right, for some reason, this roundabout blueprint does not have power for that roboport. And am I out of power poles? Yes, I am. All right, but I think that is a very good start. So yeah, I'm gonna go and basically just continue this on. And I will see you in the next episode, where I think this southerly wall will be nice and well established, so we can look into building our module / build everything else we need to build facility. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.